Well, as you can tell, it is a beautiful day. We're on the Cape, and this might look familiar to you. This is the Kennedy compound, something you may have seen in photographs over the years. Of course, just to my left here, the field where the Kennedy children would play flag football. Well, today we're getting a very unique opportunity, a place very few in the public have gone. We are going inside the main house here, the big house they call it. So let's go on inside and take a look. So we are now inside the main house here. You walk in and it's this overwhelming feeling of warmth, but you also feel the weight of history, the history that unfolded here. And case in point, this staircase. Some of the Kennedy cousins were waiting on this staircase election night. That was 1960. Waiting for the results to come in. This kind of served as campaign headquarters here on the Cape. And in this room, the very next day, this is the living room. Not much has changed here at all. All of the furniture is just how it was. Right here, Ted Kennedy in this iconic photo of the family the day after the election when they knew they had won. Ted Kennedy sitting here, Jackie Kennedy here, and JFK right here in front of this mantle with the rest of the family by his side. So oftentimes at night, the Kennedy children would gather around this piano. Rose would be playing the piano, so they'd spend some time in the living room here, and then when it was time to eat, they would go this way right through the foyer. This is the dining room, another significant room in this house, the big dining room table. Joe and Rose Kennedy at the head and foot of the table. And then it was kind of a free-for-all for the kids sitting here. And as the family grew, they had an overflow table right here. And you might be able to see just the amazing views out the window here of Nantucket Sound. Every window of this house offers just a look out into the water. And then sometimes after dinner, what a treat for the kids, they'd go this way. This is the door to the basement. And they built a movie theater down there. So right off the living room here, this is the sunroom, and it is flanked by windows on all sides, beautiful views out to the water. But JFK held some pretty important meetings here. There was a Defense Department budget meeting in this very room in 1961, and sometimes you might picture a large table, everyone gathered around that. Well, they were sitting on these couches and chairs discussing important issues to this country. And just behind us here, this was JFK's room as a child. And as we go into this room, right off the sunroom, you can see some of the furniture in here. This is all original. This is where JFK slept as a child, starting around 12 years old. And this is the desk that he sat at in one of these iconic photos. This is the photo here where he's sitting at the desk, and you can see Jackie there through this doorway. It's now a bathroom. That has changed, but most other details in this home have remained the same over the decades.